Good evening, and welcome to KJTV News. We bring you a major development in a high-profile espionage case that has rocked the United Kingdom. A Russian spy ring operating from a guest house in Great Yarmouth has been exposed, leading to multiple convictions. 3 individuals have been found guilty of spying for Russia in what authorities are calling one of the most significant espionage cases in recent years. The accused, identified as Katrin Ivanova, 33, a lab assistant from Harrow; Vanya Gabarova, 30, a beautician from Acton; and Tihomir Ivanchev, 39, a painter and decorator from Enfield, were convicted for their roles in gathering intelligence for the Russian intelligence service, known as GRU. The ring was led by Orlin Rousev, a former city worker, who managed the operation from a 33-room guest house in Great Yarmouth. The guest house was transformed into a high-tech espionage hub filled with surveillance gadgets, communication devices, and identity fraud equipment. Investigators uncovered a wide array of espionage tools inside the guest house, including 495 SIM cards and 221 mobile phones used for covert communications, an IMSI grabber, a device capable of intercepting mobile phone signals, encrypted hard drives containing over 80,000 secret messages, fake passports and forged identity documents to facilitate covert travel, high-tech surveillance gear, including miniature hidden cameras, drones with advanced monitoring capabilities, a modified minion toy fitted with a spy camera, which could be used for discreet surveillance. Authorities described it as a spy factory, capable of running intelligence missions on British soil. The group was involved in sophisticated intelligence gathering, including surveillance on high-profile targets and collecting sensitive information. Evidence revealed that they used encrypted messaging apps to communicate with Russian operatives. Their activities spanned across the UK and Europe, with some missions targeting military bases and political dissidents. In a dramatic twist to other members of the group, Orlin Rousev and Bayza Jambazov pleaded guilty to espionage charges before the trial. A 6th suspect, Ivan Stoyanov, 33, known as The Rock, also admitted to his role in the operation. Investigations further revealed that the spy ring had planned various covert operations, including surveillance of a US military base in Germany and attempts to discredit Ukraine through propaganda tactics. Prosecutors stated that their activities directly endangered lives by passing critical intelligence to Moscow. Security Minister Dan Jarvis emphasized that these convictions serve as a strong warning to those who seek to harm the UK. The defendants have been remanded in custody, with sentencing scheduled between May 7th and May 12th. This case highlights the growing threats posed by international espionage and the importance of national security enforcement. KJTV News will continue to follow this story closely and bring you the latest updates as they unfold. In other news, almost 200 people have been killed in Syria's deadliest outbreak of violence since the fall of former President Bashar al-Assad. Clashes between government forces and Assad loyalists erupted in the coastal region of Latakia, where many from the minority Alawite sect, who supported Assad, reside. Fighters backing the new government attacked 3 villages Shia, Muktria, and Haifa, killing dozens of men in retaliation for earlier ambushes on security forces by Assad loyalists. Reports indicate that the fighters executed every man they encountered, sparing women and children. In Muktria alone, over 30 men were killed. The unrest began when government forces attempted to detain a wanted person near Jabla, but Assad loyalists responded with a violent counterattack. In response, the government deployed reinforcements to Latakia and Tartus, imposing a curfew in affected areas to restore order. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights (SOHR) confirmed that at least 50 government troops and 45 pro-Assad fighters were killed in the clashes. Meanwhile, international figures, including UN Special Envoy Geir Pedersen, have urged all parties to refrain from further escalating the conflict warning that continued violence could jeopardize Syria's fragile transition. Syria's new leadership, under President Ahmed Hussein al-Shara, has vowed to stamp out sectarian violence and unite the country after 14 years of civil war. However, the resurgence of deadly clashes underscores the deep divisions that persist within the nation. In other news, UK authorities have uncovered a Russian spy ring operating from a guest house in Great Yarmouth. 3 individuals, Katrin Ivanova, a lab assistant, Vonya Gabarova, a beautician, and Tihomir Ivanchev, a painter and decorator, have been found guilty of gathering intelligence for Russia's GRU. The operation was led by Orlin Rousev, a former city worker, who ran the espionage network from a 33-room guest house, which had been transformed into a high-tech surveillance hub. Authorities seized an extensive collection of spy equipment, including 495 SIM cards, 221 mobile phones, encrypted messaging devices, and even a modified minion toy equipped with a hidden camera. Investigators also discovered over 80,000 encrypted messages detailing intelligence gathering missions across the UK and Europe. Some of the group's activities reportedly included surveillance of military bases and political dissidents, as well as attempts to spread Russian propaganda. 2 other members, Orlin Rousev and Bayza Jambazov, had previously pleaded guilty to espionage, while a 6th suspect, Ivan Stoyanov, admitted his role in the operation. The convicted spies are now awaiting sentencing, which is scheduled between May 7th and May 12th. Security officials have emphasized that this case serves as a stark warning about the dangers of international espionage and the ongoing threat posed by hostile intelligence networks. The UK government has vowed to strengthen national security measures to prevent further breaches. KJTV News will continue to follow these developing stories. Stay with us for the latest updates. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.